Hello all you beautiful people, my name is Zach Dowdy. Today we're going to be talking about skateboard setups for skating transition. I just got a brand new complete from my local skate shop, and I'm going to talk through why I got each one of these products specifically for skating transition. I haven't had a brand new complete like a Christmas setup in over like 5 years, so this is a really special moment for me. Rarely happens. Everything on my skateboard is completely thrashed, so we will be giving that away by the end of this video. Going to the skate park to break in this new board and give away my old board to somebody at the skate park that has like the worst board, something of that scenario. So yeah, I just wanted to talk through why I chose each one of these products and how they could benefit your transition skateboarding as I set this board up. We'll start with the board, with the deck that I chose. And I chose a Puller board. Quick little backstory on Puller. I actually did an interview with Pontosalve like right when they were starting Puller, like maybe a year or two into it. It was really cool. It's in Malmo. I'll leave a little link down below. It's on the skateboard mat. You can check that interview out. So whenever I'm getting boards, I definitely want to support the companies that I appreciate or that I really like. This board is 9 inches. It's like, what is it, 925. So at the widest point, it's 925. And at the skinniest point, it kind of tapers in. The reason I chose this board is because it has like a squared tail. It's not completely squared, but it's like round. So it's going to help for like tail blocks or lean to tails or kind of like anything in transition really. And then the nose, it's not completely round, but it has like little tapered in. So like each side for like backside airs or lean airs or anything like that, it's gonna help a lot. So yeah, basically I chose this board because of the shape and because I really like the skateboard company. You know, when you skate for a super long time, eventually you just wanna try different things. Like you're gonna find a groove that works best for you, and I found that groove. I know what that groove is, but that doesn't mean you have to stay there and like stick into that groove, because that could just be kind of boring. I think if you've been skating for a long time, if you're in a rut or you just feel like mixing it up, like getting a different size board and different things than you normally get is good. Don't get me wrong, there's people out there that like just stick to what they like and then they just stay with those board setups, and that's cool. I just think that like you're missing out on a lot of the fun. A lot of the fun of skateboarding is like trying different boards because they'll make you skate differently. And I did get some clear grip on my last board setup, so I'm going to just do some black grip on the most of it and then put clear grip where there's art on this board, because I want to show the art to the board, and I'm being a little bit lazy right now. I want to go skate this board today, so I don't want to do too much grip tape art besides the clear grip, which I do love doing that. I love some good clear grip. Nice part about this grip tape is that like it's almost just as wide as the board. I nearly just stabbed myself trying to get this X-Acto knife and putting my mic in my shirt at the same time. That was a little sketchy. Get that nice clean cut. I like mob grip for grip tape. Also a big fan of Jessup. I think Jessup's pretty good too. Jessup grip tape is actually from tractors originally. That's like the grip tape that they put on tractors, and then they eventually were like, this is actually good for skating. A little backstory on Jessup grip tape. Oh yeah, this board already like feels good. I'm not even like quarter way through setting up. I just haven't skated a board this wide in a really long time. When it comes to transition skating, everything bigger, it's kind of like a good rule of thumb, like a bigger board, bigger wheels, bigger trucks. You don't really need bigger hardware unless you just like want to put risers on. Some people ride risers. I'm not a huge fan of risers because I like to have my trucks closer to the ground as possible. And it could be, you know, one of those weird things where I'm just in my head with it. I also got some really big wheels, so we'll see. Maybe these really big wheels, which we'll get into in a second why I chose those wheels, will be a little hard for me to skate. So yeah, I got my clear mob grip that I'm gonna put in the patch in the middle here so that we can still have grip tape here, but you can also see the art. So, you know, I don't go too crazy. Sometimes I do go really crazy on the grip tape job if I have the time, but today I really want to get this board set up and go skate right when I'm off work. And I'm on my lunch break right now, so I don't want to take too much of the time when I'm off work to do it, but like I'm making a board soon with a different board that's actually made in a garage. I'm gonna upload a video soon on how to make skateboards yourself in your own garage. And I'll be setting that board up after this one that my buddy made for me. So I kind of know that board is coming. That's why I'm not going too crazy on this grip tape on this board, because I have a feeling I'll be skating this and probably take it down and then maybe like go back and skate it again later. Some people have multiple board setups, you know, one for skating transition, one for skating street. And I definitely did that when I was younger, but now I kind of like a board that's just versatile and everything. So yeah, now we got our clear grip tape on there and you can see the art. So it's kind of nice when your board has a nice top graphic to let it be seen. Yeah, so Ace trucks for the trucks, super hyped on Ace. I haven't skated these in like 7-8 years. I haven't skated anything but Indies, and 55s are kind of comparable to like a 159 on an Indies. You're gonna be able to see my bolts just under the board, and I like to do that. I like to be able to see the bolts, not so much the wheel, but at least the bolts, so that I'm not hovering. I hate when you're having that like hovering effect. Some people like that. For the hardware, I got just like some generic local companies hardware. Support the local company here in San Diego. Hardware is what it's called. I used to just do 3 instead of 4 because I think like it helps turn sharper, but just like a weird little quirk. We don't have to get into the quirks. Maybe we'll make another video on like quirk setups or something, like the little things you do that are like specific to you. I don't have like a certain way of setting up a board or anything like that. Used to, but I've kind of like forgotten that stuff, because I think like the more you do that like kind of stuff, it can mess you up. It's good at the same time, like you create the groove, but at the same time, like, I don't know, it could be not good as well, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I haven't had black trucks like this, I don't think ever. I haven't had color trucks in so long, but it's all that they had available. I'm not like super picky when it comes out. Like I care more about the size of things. Don't get me wrong, I want the aesthetic to be cool, but more importantly to me is the functionality of it. So I'm not gonna get like different size trucks because they have the look that I want on the other size. That'd be kind of silly. Also, I don't even own a skate tool. I've had so many overtimes, and every time you own a skate tool, I feel like you go out on the session with your friends and they take your skate tool, so then eventually you're just like, all right, I'm over it. I'm not gonna buy them anymore. I'm just gonna use regular tools. So now we got the trucks on there. We get them on a little tighter, but for the sake of this video, we're gonna go through Formula 4 Spitfire wheels is what I got. Super hyped for these. I got some 58 millimeters. They're big boys. I haven't gone that big in a really long time. The only other size they had available were 54s, and I normally ride 55s, and I was kind of like, you know what, let's level up. Let's go really big this time. Normally I wouldn't go that big. It's kind of abnormal for me, but you know, when you do really big wheels, a lot of times you're gonna ride them a lot longer. You're gonna ride them down to like I'll probably ride these down to like 53s, 55. So I get big because I also like to like make my stuff last long. And then as far as bearings, I got some Bronson generic $30 bearings, and I'll leave the prices for everything next to this video. So if you're wondering how much any of this costs, I'll tally it all up at the end, as well as just like give you an itemized of how much each thing costs. I don't go too heavy on the bearings because I tend to skate like pretty crusty spots, as you know, dirt, all sorts of stuff. So like I think getting really expensive, nice bearings would make sense if like you're just skating the skate park or you're just skating streets to where they're like really clean streets. But yeah, I'm not gonna get like bone Swiss or anything like that because it's just too expensive for me. I mean, if they want to send me something, hook me up, I'm down, don't get me wrong. So let's pop these bearings in, get these wheels on. I normally take the shields out, but it's a noise thing. Like I just like hearing them. But the reality is, I think like keeping your shields on makes your bearings last longer. Also, I forgot to put on these little middle things. Never put those on, but I should probably do it since I'm doing a new board. You know, do it right now. Set the tone right for next time. Guys, that's pretty much it right there. Boom. Super hyped. Now we gotta head to the park, find someone with a really bad setup, so I can give my old current board setup to. And well, I'm gonna take off the rails from that board and put them on this board, break this board in. So yeah, let's go jump into it. I originally wanted to go to Washington Street Skate Park because I can really break in my transition board, but then I realized like that's not the right park to go to be giving away a skateboard. I'm at City Heights Skate Park. There's always someone here in need of a good brand new skateboard, not brand new, but a skateboard, probably newer than theirs. So hopefully I could find someone to give my skateboard away and I could break in my board. There's actually 2 skate parks in this one vicinity. It's pretty epic. And quick little side note, Mid-City Can, it's a community group here in San Diego. They're the one that got these skate parks going. 2 of the main community members, they're girls, they don't even skate, they just wanted a safe place for people to go skateboard. Just FYI, there's people out there getting skate parks made that don't even skate because they believe in the community of skateboarding. So epic. So yeah, we're gonna check out the small version of City Heights and then we'll go over to the big version. Break also something else. This wasn't intentional, but I didn't bring a skate tool or anything to tighten or loosen my trucks. When you get a brand new setup, that's normally like the one thing you kind of gotta adjust. But I used to also have this hack where like I didn't adjust anything. I just rode the board as is, and I had this idea in my head that your board starts to mold to your type of skating. So if like you don't tighten or loosen the trucks, the bushings will start to get used to how you skate the board. So we'll see if that analogy is true. Funny is the other park, the other side of the skate park is really big. We're gonna go over there in a second, but I honestly like this side. It's really small, but they did a good use of space. Every obstacle is unique. It's not just from a template. The only thing is the A-frame, damn A-frame. Of course, they had to stick one of those in here, but every obstacle is unique. So they did a really good job with the small amount of space that they have. It's like everyone at this skate park has brand new boards. Is it because everyone got their stimulus check? You guys get your stimulus check? Is that what's going on? Everyone's got brand new boards. See? Brand new board. Everyone, brand new board. All right, you down to give this to somebody? That complete? Yeah, they're complete. Like they don't there's a lot of kids. There's a lot of kids out here that. George is a local at City Heights. He's gonna find someone to put the board to because I can't find anybody right now. Hey, look at that. Everyone's got brand new boards. That stimmy check, man. Came through. This is a birthday present. George, I trust George. He's gonna give it to someone in need. Thanks, G. I'll find somebody. Yeah, his board. Look at his board. Big ass chip. All right, there we go. I'm over here trying to break in my board, but you got Chris and everyone else just killing it. So yeah, I'm just an embarrassment. I'm gonna sit down and watch these guys.